You know that scary Yeti from the old game? Old game? Ski free? No. Well, a lot of you lovely people keep bringing him up, so I guess I had to add him to my game now. Welcome to my devlog. And we're back to our weekly dose of game development. Hey, Tantan here. I am working on a mobile game that I one beautiful day will release out to the world. Well, unless I get eaten by a Yeti. Speaking of Yetis, before I can add any to the game, I need to lay out some groundwork of my game systems. I need a level editor. So, I made the most bare bones level editor you could think of. It's a piece of shit! It is important to think about how the level data is structured. Aha! The art of serialization. I added this binary serialization library called Seras. And bada bing bada boom. We can now save and load levels. We're gonna load the scene. Hohoi! Change scene. It works. Amazing. I can actually change the scene while we're playing. That's pretty cool. This level only takes up 2.41 kilobytes. That means we can have 2416 levels on just 1 megabyte. Maybe I can load every single level into RAM memory. Unlimited power! Yes! Oh, I finally fixed this super annoying bug, so I'm gonna eat the banana in the woods. Hehe. Okay, so the game is gonna have multiple levels, and there's gonna be different win states and lose states. If you cross the finish line, then that's a win state. You completed the level and you can go to the next one. One of the fail states is that if you crash into a tree or something, then the level is over. You crashed. Here's the interesting part. So I have two different ideas for another fail state. One of them is that you have to stay on the right side of a flag. Not on the right side, but you know, on the right side of the flag. If you cross the flag on the wrong side, then you're gonna have to redo the level again. The other idea I have is that if you cross the wrong side of the flag, you're not gonna immediately have to restart the level. Instead, maybe a Yeti will spawn and chase you down. That sounds more fun, doesn't it? But it has some problems. It has to be painfully obvious why the Yeti spawned. Otherwise the player is just gonna get frustrated and never figure out why that damn Yeti keeps spawning. Could you explain the rest, please? Sure, you crazy woods person. Let's look on some code. It's interesting, okay? I made this rule system, and it's so damn beautiful. When the level starts, I decide what rules will affect the game. Crashing restarts the level, passing flag on the wrong side will restart the level, and the finish line rule will open up the victory screen. Later on when I add a Yeti to the game, I'll just replace this flag rule with the Yeti one. Let's say we make an endless runner mode for the game. Well, maybe crashing into something makes you lose points or lose lives instead. So, you can just make rules for that. This system rules! I tried to track the time I spent working on this project. This week I spent 13 hours and 32 minutes programming and 24 minutes designing. I didn't just spend time on this project this week. In fact, I discovered a bug in the dependency injection library that I'm using. So I spent half a day just trying to track down this bug. And I did! I even made a pull request. This is the first open source project I've ever contributed to. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's just see if they approve my pull request. The other project I worked on this week was, well, you're not going to believe this. I started making my own binary serialization library. Yes, I know. When I was testing my game on mobile, the levels didn't load. This is great! Why is nothing spawning? So, apparently something is wrong with Seras. And I didn't want to spend time tracking down the bug because it seemed like a pretty huge task. I started looking for other binary serialization libraries, but frankly, I was bored. So I tried making my own. And I actually succeeded. Say hello to Yeet Serializer, the ultimate serialization tool that only can serialize a class which contains only one float field. It actually works, but if I'm gonna make it work for any type, I'm probably gonna need to spend an entire week just to do that. This is a fun side project, and let's keep it like that for now. I am going to have to implement another binary serializer into my project. I will probably have done that by the next episode. I wanna take a moment to thank everyone that left a comment on my last video. Some of you gave me ideas for the game, and I've added them to my design document. And hey, if you're new here and is looking for an interesting game development channel, then this might fit you. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and in the next video, maybe we'll have a Yeti stinking around the mountain. See you next episode.